Yo, what's up, survivors? Welcome to Games Unhinged. I'm Michael, and today we're going to be talking about the Weekly Dead number 7. So basically, in this video series, we're going to be discussing things that are going on in the Dead Linger community. We're going to do these series, or it's going to continue at least, if it gets a good response on the first two videos, which is this one and the next one we post next week. These videos will come out every time the Weekly Dead comes out, obviously. We'll just talk about it, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Let's begin. Alrighty, so in the beginning, they were just saying, what's up, how you guys doing? And thank you for joining everybody that bought the game during the Steam summer sale, because they've doubled in players. That's good news for me, because I got more people to kill in multiplayer. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And then they were also talking about Hotfix 14A. It's gonna fix our FPS problem for some people. They've been, some people, hopefully not you. If it's been going down, I guess. The FPS, it's not been doing too well, and they're gonna be hiring it for you guys. A little bit of a fix. Some people might have a problem, I'm thinking still, because that's just what happens. And they're gonna fix a few other bugs that are happening. So yeah, hopefully they fix the frame rate or FPS, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so, and then Richard also was able to fix the whole world refresh button, just how it works, because when you're walking in the middle of the town, you're like pause and you're like, what's happening? And then it says refreshing world. Basically it's gonna not do that anymore. Shouldn't do that anymore in build 14A or build 15. It doesn't actually say. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's the hot fix, because I really don't like that refreshing world thing. It makes me want to shoot myself, but hey, we'll see what happens, right? Alright, and then Chaucer Chaos, whatever you want to call him, he fixed the lighting texture, or didn't fix, just tampered with it a little, fixed the lighting texture on the deer. So the deer looks a lot better, actually. It looks more realistic than it used to me at least. I don't know about you guys. I don't see deer that often, being I'm in a desert, but yeah, so it looks a lot more realistic from what I know what a deer looks like, and it looks really nice. So if you guys check that out, what the deers now look like, and see the difference, you'll understand. And then he's also finishing up the deer stands, which look awesome. I hope that maybe I can make a little house out of it, or probably just shoot some zombies and deers out of it. Either way, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Both the textures here look pretty nice. I like the second one to the right there, especially because that looks a little bit more secure to me. That's kind of what I like when I, survive. I like that warm feeling in an apocalypse, but I guess not all apocalypses are like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Next, Dane textured the aviators in the digital watch. Look, that looks amazing. I like the aviators, especially because I just love those kind of sunglasses, and the nose piece on it, the little hinge part that touches the nose and supports it, looks just so detailed, especially the watch with its little screws and the cool bro and tough time thing, and then just the time on it. It looks amazing. Very good with textures. Gotta give him some credit on that one. Next, Parker drew up some zombie faces and infected eye variations. These variations looks amazing. I hope this comes into the game very soon. Hopefully build 15, if not build 16, because it is awesome looking. Hey, if it comes out in the patch too for 14A, that would be sick, but it's not. I doubt it. But still, it looks awesome. I'm sure that the more red it is, the more infected, obviously, or the more bright it is, the more newly infected. Something like that with the whole runner zombie thing. I'm pretty sure that'll be implemented in there in that sort of sense. If you guys don't know what I mean by the runner thing, you would know, like, how infected they are when they got infected. The faster they are, the newer they are, the more normal, kind of longer, and then the slow ones are the ones that were like very beginning old zombies that got bit. So also they have a little noise here. Let's listen to it one more time. Or not. Hold on. There we go. Sounds amazing. I can't stop playing it. Hold on. Woo! Yes! Anyway, that was the Vegas rifle, and that sounds a lot better than it currently does. The Vegas rifle, if you don't know, that is the more of a high caliber sniper rifle in the game. The other sniper rifle you can get is the hunting rifle that has a scope on it. So those are the two sniper rifles I know you can get in the game currently. That's all I've been able to find, at least, and know of. So that'll be the new sound effect for the Vegas rifle. I'm very excited to use it because it's going to be so sexy. And then lastly, we got some dev quotes. Somebody said, "I can't wait for water. I think it's going to be an exciting feature." Zag was saying, "Oh yes, I know, I can't wait too." No, but he did say, if build 15 goes the way they plan, they hope to add it in build 15 or in build 16 the latest. If not, we'll see. Hopefully it's build 15, but build 16 should have it if that's the case where they can't get it in. And then somebody asked, or didn't ask, more like stated, "I recall posts made by the team stating roads never deform now, trees won't grow in them, etc. But it still happens, and I've had the road texture float above the ground many times in my playthroughs with 14. Zag was just saying that it depends on the world generation. Like if it's an old one, especially, it'll like probably a build 13 or however old builds you have in your latest saves. That could be the problem, or it's just going to be coming out in hotfix 14a. So that it should be a fixed thing. It's a world generation problem, or even I guess bad coordinates. So yeah, and they're working on it. It's something that'll be fixed. I've seen the grass in the roads. I've not seen trees yet, so I couldn't tell you. I have seen a bit of a road slanting up to a mountain that just doesn't look right, but that's something I know they can't just fix easily. It's kind of not in their power yet. They'll get there though, guys. No worries. Never fear, the team of Dead Lingers here. And then next, that somebody was saying, while I still don't understand the desire to add new features while bugs still exist in the simplest of features, Zag said, it's something where it's not, you gotta put features into the game to fix those other features, or bugs I should say. It just helps them actually fix them. I can't really explain it. He gave a good example where you build a house. You do everything one step at a time, but you make the frames and stuff. But you also after you make the frames, the roof, the ground or whatever, the foundation. Then at the end you see what do you have to add to the house. You need tiles. You need carpet and tiles, carpet. And all the accessories like paintings, toilets, beds, I don't know. It's not one thing at a time, but you just got to do the whole thing to find the little things, if you know what I'm saying. So basically, guys, the new features are helping them fix the bugs, but also build 14 was it actually was the reason they took so long to make build 14, because they actually did fix a lot of the bugs. If you played build 13, you would know. If you don't see the difference, then you're a little bit blind. It's not just the way it looks, but the way it feels and how much smoother it is now. They are having FPS problems, I'm not gonna lie, but some people, I don't have them anymore. I had a lot of problems in build 13 with FPS. Now it runs perfectly for me. So I'm sure in their hotfix or their next updates with the new features, it'll become a lot better for you guys. Just have a little bit of patience and hope. They're working on it as hard as they can, because they are a great team and they do listen to your responses, questions, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, no worries, guys. They are gonna fix the game and they're on it. You gotta keep in mind, this is alpha. When the word alpha does not mean beta. Beta and alpha have a completely different sense of terminology, because alpha is meant to be broken and meant for us to help them with finding the bugs for them to fix later on in the future. And basically all the features they're implementing is the foundation of the game, so they can get an idea of what else they need to fix. Keep that in mind, guys, at all times, please. And lastly, they were saying currently zones are about 512 meters in size, give or take, with varying shapes based on the Voronoi, I can't say the words right now because it's too late at night, regions in the cities. Cities will not be a single zone, but a combination of zones. Right now, we have zones such as suburban, town, oak forest, pine forest, and so on. Cities will not just be part of the list as city, but they will be zones: city industrial, city commercial, city etc. City zones and other future zones will generate together in large groups spanning miles and miles, generally with the denser skyscraper zone being towards the center, and the less dense as it like zones radiant outward, whatever. It you know what I'm saying? If you've seen a city like Chicago, there's a high building in the top, on the top there in the middle, and then it just goes out and becomes smaller. And it's like I call it the pyramid effect myself. That's how when I make Minecraft cities, that's what I do purposely. I've always done this. I made it so it's like a pyramid effect where there's one high building in the middle, and they kind of vary in size, and they kind of do the whole pyramid effect thing. You'd understand if you live in the city or have seen the city. I guess they don't do that in all cities, but it's just kind of how it works. And if you think about it, that's a good way of how they're doing the zones, because I believe that's how kind of like roads will connect to other cities, because they can't just do it in like where everything is in one little cube. They won't know everything if it's too small. And 512 meters, that's big, but it could be bigger for the zones. I think I don't know, for the whole zone thing. That is pretty big, I guess, but just depending on how the game's gonna turn out later on, it'll help probably being bigger with the whole city and stuff. So yeah, we'll definitely see how that looks in the future. Them talking about the zones is getting exciting because I want to know how the cities are gonna look later in the future. So everybody, grab onto your hats and buckle your seatbelts, because it's gonna be an amazing ride. Alright guys, well I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys check out the Dead Linger store page, because it's got some awesome merchandise. Not recently, it's been a while. I did get the Dead Linger shirt a long time ago, and I love it. I wear it every Sunday. I don't know why, I just do. It's kind of my ritual in the morning, I guess you can say. I do like it a lot. I'm very glad I bought it, actually. So be sure to check that page out. Also, guys, subscribe and do everything, follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. And if you guys stuck around long enough for the video, you'll know that towards the end of this month, July 2014, we will be doing a Dead Linger giveaway. And we'll be announcing a week before we do that, giving us like the details when it's going to happen. It will be during a live stream and so on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Seriously, do it. You want to. I mean, I can see your cursor. It's on the subscribe button, isn't it? Alright guys, click it. Alright, peace.